Okay, let's talk about one of the biggest hurdles every single researcher has to face. You know your topic, you've read the papers, but where do you actually fit in? It's a really common struggle, especially early on, but it's the foundation of everything. So let's think of this like you're an explorer, mapping out what's already known. A research gap is basically a blank spot on that map of our current knowledge. So how do you find these blank spots? Well, luckily, there are frameworks to help. This model from D.A. Miles actually gives us 7 specific kinds of gaps to hunt for. And what's really interesting is that some gaps, like the population gap, are way more common. They can be straightforward, like studying a new group, or really deep, like questioning core theories. But just finding the gap isn't enough. Now you have to define your actual mission. That's your research problem. It's a super focused question that zooms right in on that gap. It's so easy to be too vague. You need a sharp, answerable question, not a broad topic. So the gap is broad, it justifies the study. The problem is narrow, it guides the study. You can actually see this flow in most research papers, from that broad review to a sharp question. All right, let's check out a real-world example from some military organizational research. The researchers' lit review found a few gaps, different populations, missing variables, things like that. From all those potential gaps, they narrowed it down to this one specific testable problem. So here's the key takeaway. The gap is your why, and the problem is your what. Your gap is the justification for the entire project. Your problem is the compass guiding every step. Getting this distinction right is the key. So, what new territory are you going to explore?